We're getting ready to use a centrifuge to separate a precipitate from a solution. And so here we have our precipitate, and in order to do the preparation for the centrifugation, we need to have a second tube which is going to be filled with approximately the same amount of solution. We could either pair with another student, or we could take a second test tube and fill to a similar level with water. We can now load the centrifuge with the two test tubes that we prepared. They should go exactly opposite each other in the tube containers. And you'll notice that the tubes are actually numbered, and it's a good idea to remember the number of the test tube holder that you put your sample in. In this case it was number 2, and opposite that was placed our water. We can now close the centrifuge and begin the centrifugation. And now we can start the centrifuge, setting it to 1 minute. When the centrifuge has stopped spinning, you can open the centrifuge and remove your sample. Here we can clearly see that we've been successful in separating a pellet of solid at the bottom of the test tube, and that's covered with the liquid portion. We can decant the liquid, that is, remove the liquid above the pellet, in two ways. One way, if our pellet is very well formed, would be to pour the liquid off into a waste container, or alternatively, we could use a small pipette to remove the liquid above the solid. And our goal is to have as much solid separated from the liquid as possible.